You know, it was always between you and God anyway. When you go to your day of accounting, when you go to meet your maker, when you go to meet the judgment day, you know, you're going to be covering yourself up. You're not going to be a naked little baby. You're going to be naked old fuck. Old, you'll be covering yourself with your pubes, you know. And your maker might say, did you go with hate and alcohol and, you know, amphetamine, your speed, and we smoking, and then you went and yelled and screamed, and you know, you voted for that cartoon, that carpetbagger, that grifter, you know what that is, right? He's a con man. He's a TV. He's everything is staged. The people waving the signs in the back, you know, that's all put on. They give him $50, $40 now, non-union, you know, extra. Hey. And you know, we've been doing that for 40 years. He was on speed. So the guys in Germany, when they did the Blitzkrieg, the Nazis, they were all on speed. And they all ended up bombed to shit. Dresden, everything. Oh, you were flattened, burned to death. And you know, the tanks in anyway. There was North African allied, and they were on amphetamine. They were trying it out, and they all died. They just kept going at where they were getting shot from, because they were wrong. Get away from where they're getting shot from for the moment. No, they didn't. So they all died. It was gone. The tank battalion, whatever, was gone, because they just kept going at it like the moron does. The blood, you know, the guy with the cartoon. I got a better tie, right? And then he switched from the coke to the speed. You know, construction in the 1980s. Well, everybody in construction knew he was a cokehead. And and the mob with the casinos. They were putting their money in construction and casinos to make, you know, to hide it, to launder the money. And cocaine. He was a cokehead. And even Gotti told his daughter, who's a little more legit, she's an author, don't do business with Chump. Don't do nothing with him. He's a rat. He's a dog. He's a cokehead. He's a keep fucking you. And now he's on crystal meth. The same. He does pseudoephedrine. He snorts speed. He snorts pseudoephedrine. He was a wig. He's in the costume, man. It's all staged. You know, it's all fake. It's all from the TV. It's fake. So anyway, it's always between you and God. Anyway, when you go to your judgment day, you know you're accounting, and you're holding your hands in front of your pubes and saying, "Hello, Lord, my God." And God's going to say, look, I'm either going to absolve you and come home. We love you. Or he's going to say, you stooge, why were you always on anger instead of on love? Fear, you know, fear makes anger. Even with the animals, you don't back me into a corner. You back an animal into a corner if it lashes out. So we're all afraid, all right? We all are. And we're all angry because of that. But don't be doing drugs and don't be getting hooked into go down the groove. Don't get your mind in a groove about anger and about fear and this and that. Go with some trust, baby. Go with the other. Hey, man, we think something big has happened to change the world. I don't know, man. Maybe it's time for a brown woman, you know, woman of color. They'll try. Just try and save the planet. So when it's your time to go, and you're going to meet your maker on the other side, because none of us is here forever. You can't put stuff in no asbestos suitcase like the chump thinks he's doing. You know, hey, I'm gonna take it with me. Let me put it in an asbestos suitcase. Bob Hope said that. You got to say, yeah, I stayed home and I had a drink that day. I relaxed. I mellowed out. I said, you know what, that's easy. I can't vote for that other side. I hate those guys, the East Coast, the West Coast, the Liberal, whatever, whoever. They think they're in politics, they're all scuds, but, you know, yeah, the globalization, the jobs, everything, all the immigrants. Well, hey, I stayed home. I stayed home. I had a drink. It all worked out, huh? It all worked itself out. God bless.